and learn about modern English. I bet you think that there is only one type of English, UK English, but it's not so.
Really? Do you mean that there are two different English languages?
Of course not. I mean that there are two types of English, UK English and US English.
And the students from the 10th grade will teach us about those two different varieties of this language.
Sit down, Sidorova. You can ask your question after the lesson.
But it's urgent, very urgent.
Well, I'm listening to you.
Look at my driving. I got a 4 for the last composition. And why? Because of the mistakes I didn't make.
What are you talking about?
She means that you, Marivanna, corrected the words which were written without any mistakes.
Yes, and I can prove it right now.
Very doubtful, Sidorova, very doubtful. And stop talking to me like that.
I'm sorry, but let me show you. In my composition there was a phrase, my neighbor's favorite color is red. And as you can see, the program word doesn't find the mistakes. You, Marivanna, corrected 3 words and showed them in the following way. My neighbor's favorite color is red. And voila, the computer has underlined them as the wrong ones. And what is the correct variant? Let's see, the correct spelling is without letter U. So, I must have got a 5 for the composition. Am I right?
Yes.
No, you are not right. And our today's topic is...
Excuse me, is it Mr. Computer who's wrong?
No, listen and you will understand. Because our today's topic is common American and British spelling differences. As you know, for the most part, British and American English are the same language, but there are some differences in grammar, spelling, pronunciation and vocabulary. Let's have a look. Such words as color, favor, neighbor are spelled with a U in British English and without it in America. Some endings RE are switched to ER in American English. Here you can see such examples as pivot, theater and cent.
Oh, there is one more case. I've also noticed many times that the computer changes the ending CE into SE automatically, even without my permission.
You are reading my thoughts. Such words as license, defense and defense have CE in British variant and SE in American.
That's a proof that there weren't any mistakes in my composition. The words were simply written in American English.
Remember that we study British English, not American.
That's not fair anyway.
Not fair at all. American English rules, yeah!
Oh, Tina, come in. Let me introduce Tina to you. She's an exchange student from the USA. She will join our group for 2 weeks.
Hi guys!
Guys, what an insult.
We're girls, not guys. Put your glasses on and look.
Calm down. Guys in the USA mean either girls or boys.
Either. You're speaking in so strange way. Oh, I see. Apparently you meant either.
Oh, that's a brilliant illustration to what I'm going to explain now. And lucky we are that she's here. She has agreed to help me present the difference between
British and American English.
With pleasure.
I would like you to look at the board and read these words.
Can't.
Can't.
Answer.
Answer.
Class.
Class.
Ask.
Ask.
Last.
Last.
Which difference in pronunciation have you noticed?
The difference is they are not punished for the mistakes while we are. If you doubt, try to say dance at the lesson and you'll get a big minus to your mark.
Calm down, Smirnova. There is one more difference. R is often not pronounced in British English. It is always pronounced in American English. Read these words, Petrova.
Hard.
And now, Eugene.
Hard.
Can you feel the difference?
Yes.
Oh, I've got one more surprise for you. You all will be jealous, really. Sometimes our words are spelled easier than British.
Are you kidding?
No way. Look. You drill and drill the spelling of such words as traveling, quarreling, while we write them in a simpler way. Traveling, quarreling with a single L in the middle of the word.
Wow.
And would you like to know who made our lives easier?
Of course.
It's Noah Webster. Look, he was a textbook pioneer, English spelling reformer, and founder of one of the most famous American English dictionaries. And what is more important, he decided to eliminate from a word any letters which were not pronounced. Hooray!
Lucky you are.
Moreover, I gasped in amazement when saw your textbooks for the first time. You think that such verbs as learn and dream are irregular and have special form in past tense. But it's not so in American English. It's okay to say learned and dreamed.
I envy you, really.
There are also some other differences. Let's have a look.
Difference in vocabulary.
That's right. Look at the list of objects. Children, how do you call the place you live in?
Flat, of course.
And you, Tina?
Apartment.
That's right. And that's right. And if you want to get home quickly, you catch a
Taxi.
No, why taxi? You catch a cab, of course.
Okay. And what about small sweet things? Black to eat for the dessert.
You mean sweets, don't you?
You mean candies, don't you?
So, which conclusion can we make?
Today there are some differences in vocabulary, pronunciation and spelling between British and American English. The same objects and notions are called in different way in British and American English.
Oh, I'll fall asleep now, really.
Wake up, dear. This difference is not as dull as it may seem. Believe me. Would you like to have fun?
Of course.
Once I got caught into a fun and embarrassing situation due to lack of knowledge of British and American English. My friend from England came to visit to me in Boston, my hometown, and the troubles began from the very first moment.
Really?
Yeah, my brother was shooting our meeting at the airport. Would you like to watch it?
Yes.
I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too. Hey, nice pants. Excuse me?
I mean your very nice pants.
What? You can't see my pants, can you?
Of course I can.
How can you see my pants?
They are your legs.
Oh, I see. You're American.
But how did you deduce that?
Oh, only an American can call the trousers the pants. In fact, the pants are people's underwear, and you certainly can't see them.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
That's
way in Britain.
Quite right. And as to chips and crisps?
Yes, chips mean fried potatoes in Britain and packet of crisps in American. We have understood.
That's right. And now it's time to check whether you have understood our today's topic or not. We will listen to the song and you have to write down the words which you hear in the correct column. Write the Oh, go to the city. Write the ones which belong to American English in the right column and the ones which belong to British English in the left column. Take the pens and the handouts.
Here we go again. I say either.
And I say either.
I say neither.
And I say neither.
Either.
Either.
Neither.
Neither.
Let's call the whole thing off. I like potato.
And I like potato.
I like tomato.
And I like tomato.
Potato.
Potato.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part.
And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart.
So if I say pajamas,
And I say pajamas.
I'll say pajamas.
And I'll say pajamas.
For we know we need each other, so we better call it off. Let's call the whole thing off.
So, did you like this song?
Yes.
Let's check your results. Which words were used in this song? Pronounce them in American English. That's right. And pronounce them in British variant. No, you're not right. Bless you. That's right. Well done, my dears. Now you know quite well the slight difference between two variants of the one and the same language. Thank you for the lesson and...
Sorry, Ivanova. And what about my mark? You know, I only wrote my composition in American English and I deserve a 5.